So welcome to this episode of Chumming with the Spirits. We have Parachum and JD.
Whoop, whoop.
We are
Gonna crazy cinema masquerades.
So pop open a cold one with us and watch this amazing video with our commentary. Here we go.
It's gonna be
Cheers.
awesome.
Looking for saucers in the black night high. Abduction dreams and alien screams. He says they're out there more than it seems. JD's got a lens hunting for Bigfoot's trace. Deep in the woods, in the shadows, embrace a rush on the ground. He's frozen in place. Did you hear that? Something's on the chase.
Welcome back to Myths, Monsters, and Mullets. I am your host, John Methenkamp. If you have a paranormal encounter and you'd like to be on the show, you can email me at mythsandmullets@gmail.com.
He's already
And
given
when I
his
say paranormal,
credentials away.
I mean anything. Cryptids, UFOs, ghosts.
He's got to use suave on
anything
that
weird.
mullet. That's too shiny.
It's way too shiny.
mythsandmullets@gmail.com. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for all the support you've been giving me over the last
Subscribe
couple
now.
months. If you haven't
he's
yet,
really
make sure
selling
you're
that
hitting that
ass.
subscribe button. Like, comment, share. That's the best way we can grow.
I'm loving the music.
Make sure you're checking out the description in this video. You'll find a list of all my favorite podcasts.
Nevermore Hollows,
Nevermore
Drunken
Hollows,
Cryptid,
Drunken Cryptids, Lodge Tales,
Lodge
Chumming with the
Tales.
Spirits, and so
Great.
much more.
Chumming with
Give
the
them a
Spirits.
follow. I'm sure you'll
Old
like
logo. Man, this is
Tonight's episode is a good one. We have Scream Queen Mel Heflin on the show. I contacted her a few weeks
His
back
eyes.
on Facebook.
He's nervous.
And come to find out, she does have some paranormal encounters. So she agreed to come on the show and talk about her film career and her paranormal encounters. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
what we're trying to do.
Out in the woods, shadows creep slow.
I say we have to take a shot every time he flips his mullet.
Oh,
Every time he touches the mullet, we got to do a shot.
shots.
At least a drink of something.
Whispers of Bigfoot in the way it looks.
I didn't know you got footage of Tommy.
Hosted by John Methenkamp. I just realized that's the Nevermore Hollows moon right there. There's a prober.
Monsters and mullets run 'em up.
You know, he had over 1K this year in subscribers on YouTube.
That's
Welcome
awesome.
back to Myths, Monsters, and Mullets. I am your host, John Methenkamp. On tonight's show,
Hi, John.
we have actress, writer, producer, model, Scream Queen,
I thought it said Cream Queen.
badass, Mel Heflin.
Glasses are important when
How
you
are
watch
you
this.
tonight?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing, John?
Great, especially with you here.
He is so
Why don't
nervous.
you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Oh gosh.
I think he's at this moment was like,
I guess
she
I
actually
would
said
say
yes.
that I'm a doer. I have been in the film industry for around 15 years, maybe more. I like to think that I've done it all at this point, but I'm always hungry for more. I might be greedy in that way.
Easy, John.
And
Yeah.
I just love what I do. I like to say that I love making cool stuff with cool people.
So he's pretty cool.
I noticed on Facebook and stuff.
The way he turned his eyes was like,
You seem to be very active, let's put it that way. Whether it's modeling or movies or whatever. I was introduced to you through the movie
Don't say
Prehistoric Predators, and I really do. It was silly. It was.
Was it a
lot
rock
of fun.
solid movie, John?
But that movie was written all by AI, right?
Yeah, it was very meta. It was, I want to say that's probably one of the first of its kind. It was very interesting. Yeah.
Her IDBM page
My
is
favorite
pretty
part
neat
of
to
the movie,
check out.
though,
She's
is
been in a ton
right in the
of
middle.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you basically make fun of the movie.
Yeah.
You have a line where you're like, "This
It makes
looks
fun of
just
itself.
like a movie I was watching last week, where there's somebody who's just walking through the woods." And
And the stock footage. I bring
Yeah.
that up a few times.
yeah, the 16 different planes they use in the opening of the movie. Oh, I loved it. So,
He just touched his forehead.
so
not
everything
the
that I've
mullet.
seen you in
Yeah.
is horror. Do you do anything else?
Very.
He's
very
like,
little
"Say it,
outside
please say it."
horror. I do a little bit of sci-fi. I've done a little bit of drama, just to say, been there, done that. And not that it wasn't fun, but it's just the blood and the guts and the creatures. There's just something about it.
Yeah,
Keeps me coming back.
He's touching his hair.
I love horror.
Guess what? Do a
And-
shot. He touched the mullet.
Here lately,
Cheers.
I don't know what it is, but I tend to gravitate more towards like the independent movies, just because they're, I don't know, it just seems like they try to do actual horror instead of, trying to push an agenda or, whatever, the hot button topic
John
there is.
and Nevermore Hollow
it's
with
just
this Chris and
horror.
Allen.
And a lot of
they've done
times
a couple
with the
episodes talking
independent
about
horror, it's a
horror,
lot of,
like the
practical
old
effects and
style
things like that.
actual
I just
scary
love
stuff.
It. I love it. What
That's
would
what
you
made
say
Jurassic
was your
Park so
favorite
good
movie?
is they used actual animatronics.
My
Yeah, the
favorite
first
movie
one.
that I've done.
It was terrifying.
Oh gosh.
Well, but they also got the door lever,
I
the
usually
old
answer
classic.
this one
Yeah.
with it's always the one that I'm working on right now, because I just fall in love with the people and the process and everything we're doing at that moment. And I couldn't imagine it being better. Every single time I'm back on set, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Like everybody
Is that
working
supposed to be a
towards the same
vampire in the
goal.
back?
I don't know.
I just now realized I never really
I'm-
paid attention
I'm
to
really
his background.
excited to be
the big,
back on set of
looks like
Bloody Bones,
Chewbacca
though,
and an
because
alien, but is that
It's so interesting because
It looks like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Bloody Bones was my first film that I did with Astronomic Studios. And
Ass.
I'm just, I fell into their little film family and I couldn't be happier about it. We did Bloody Bones and we
Does that count as touching the
didn't
mullet?
finish
No.
filming the kills and all the blood and everything. But then in between, they had me come back for the movie Pig Shit. And very exciting stuff there. And then I came back again for Ouija Slumber Party, which was a collaboration between Astronomic and SRS. And now it's got to be less than 2 weeks now. It is. In less than 2 weeks, I will be on set of Bloody Bones again, and it's like coming full circle.
I can't
Very
tell
excited
who's more
for it.
nervous, her or him.
wow.
Yeah.
That mullet's got a
Another
lot
one
of
that
pull.
I saw you in was
He has not stopped
Carousel.
smiling.
No.
Oh, Carousel 3.
Yeah.
I provided the voice of Detective Duck.
okay. That was another one. I was like, man, she's listed. But I don't see her.
That was my
You gotta pay
Detective
that for
Duck.
that, John.
That's my voice.
Okay.
That cute little duck. Oh my god, we had so much fun with that duck.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah.
Does that count? Oh.
So you also do modeling.
All the time. I have a shoot coming up next week with my friend Dawn, and I've been getting a lot of shoot offers lately. Summertime, everybody wants to break out the camera. I'm going to be underwater for another shoot next month. I could shoot every single day if I would
what she
allow it
said.
on my calendar. People are good to me. People want to put me in front of their camera, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Right. Right.
She does have some pretty amazing
Yeah, no,
pictures out there, the way they've
I
done
don't
stuff.
remember where I
Some
read
of,
it.
and most of the movies are pretty damn
Do you
good
consider
too.
yourself a Scream Queen?
So I didn't used to, only because when I first started out in the business, it was one of those things like when can I start buying myself Scream Queen jewelry and stuff? And all the other girls were like, we don't do that. We don't do that. When the fans do it, we're honored, but we don't do that. And I would say it was around my
I wonder why.
100th IMDb credit that I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And I started
own it.
buying the jewelry, and because if not now, when? And there may be people out there that are like, no, but at this point, enough news outlets and fans have, presented me with that title that I'm like, I'm gonna own this.
I agree.
And I am
Yeah.
so proud of it. I couldn't be more proud of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Awkward.
from what I've seen and what I've watched, I could see that. I would say that.
It's what I've strived for my whole life, to be able to be like, yes, I'm a Scream Queen.
So how long, I mean, when did you first think, I want to be an actress?
Oh gosh. It was young. It was young. When I was little, it was never really for someone like me. It was like, oh, those are trust fund kid things. They go in the theater and get to do all that. And
Why
I
is
still,
that mentality that? Because I've noticed that too.
It's the amount of effort and time you have to put in it.
I still
Really,
kind
you
of
need
aspired,
money
like if it ever
to be able
comes
to
me or
do
whatever.
all the
So when I was model scouted
interviews and all
at-
that, the calls.
I was 13 years old, and I was model scouting
makes
in the
sense.
mall. A guy gave my mom his card, and my mom's like, and I was like, come on, go on. And I actually got signed with an agency for a little bit, and I walked some runways and made some cash, and parents convinced me to put that towards college. That was a whole thing that happened.
Smart parents.
Damn
They're
parents.
trying to think
I know.
of your future.
now I
but
have
little did
a-
they know.
A very expensive napkin that is my art degree. And
I feel that.
circling back around,
Circle back to that.
I always thought, like, okay, if I can model and if I can walk runways, I'm going to eventually find a way to turn this into that. And with every like
I love how
JC
she's
Penney's
telling a
catalog
story
shoot or
with her
whatever
hands.
that I did, it brought me like one step closer. And then one day, it was a model friend of mine
That's
that
just
we
'cause
had
you do
modeled
that all
together
the
at
time.
meet and greets
I
and
finally had
stuff.
to tell you to
She's
stop
like,
tapping the
"Do you
table.
want to be in a horror
That's my
movie?"
thing.
I was like, yes.
Hands.
She was like, come audition. I was like, I'm coming. I'm on my way now. Dude. Like, hold on now. And
I love how she is
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
animated.
the
It's like
first
I mean,
movie,
like
Starlit Rain,
she looks like
We've
she's
done it
really
together,
enjoying
and
this interview, which
that
I
was
get.
a
Talking with John
fun
is
ride.
he's really
I've
fun
got
to talk
DVDs
with.
of that I'm going to be selling at Gross Fest.
I've never seen him more nervous though.
I don't know if DVDs are currently available.
think
I
he's
used to
just
keep like a nice
like,
little
is this really
cohesive
happening?
list, and then
Yeah.
things
I'm really
become
talking to her.
unavailable, and then
She
be
actually said
available, and
yes.
I don't know where things are.
Yeah. Honestly,
I don't know what to say.
I don't even know where the remote to my DVD player is.
I get it.
With all the streaming services.
Oh, you got
and
close to
I
touching
spend
the
a lot of
I
time on
know.
Tubi. Which
That's
I'm
when you know
pretty
he's
sure- I
really
know that's where I
relaxed.
saw
When
it
he
the
starts
first
playing
time,
with his
so-
mullet.
I have a lot on there. Have you looked
He's
me
getting
up,
there.
Mel Heflin on Tubi?
I haven't went through just search
He's like,
your
I didn't
name.
look you up on
No, I
Tubi.
haven't
It's been a
done
while. Silence my computer when I do this. It's been a while since I've seen what all is on there. I know there's probably more than there was a couple of months
I think
ago.
Matt Orton's probably on Tubi.
Couple months ago.
He's got,
And Tubi's
Yeah,
I
really
don't even know what
good
Tubi is.
about
it's a
if I
Like
watch a couple of
IDBM,
your
I think.
movies, of making sure that you.
Because I know he does have
their
an
algorithm, I think
IDBM
it's
page.
pretty good. at making sure
Orton's
that
been on a couple different.
the same stuff comes back up. So, yeah.
All right. There's quite a few on here. We've got Mrs. Claus, Grim Reaper 3, Dead Woman's Hollow, Return to Splatter Farm.
All
A movie
classics.
called Beyond the Chamber of Terror comes up, but I don't think I was in that one. It Kills, Camp Blood 7, Axe Grinder
Great
3,
titles.
Tales from the Graveyard, Prehistoric Predators, Bride of the Werewolf, Halloween Horror Tales, and there's some other stuff mixed in. And Never Go Back, that's one of my dramas that I've worked on. And that may be it. But that's quite a few.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
And if it rains over Memorial Day weekend and I can't go camping, I guess I got a movie marathon I can watch.
To be fair,
gonna
he
be
did
there a
send me
while.
some of the
That's
movies.
fine.
To be
That's fine.
fair.
To be fair.
So, oh, you already said what your first film was.
Stay on
Said
track,
what you're
John. Come
working
on.
on
You got
now.
this. Be professional.
I'm
Oh,
working on a lot of
so
stuff
close there.
outside of
He's starting to get
acting
more relaxed, though.
right now.
You
Yeah.
can-
I just got cast on a couple of projects, but I don't like to count chickens.
Right.
Who likes to
You
count
never
chickens,
know what
really?
can happen.
No one.
They're all over the place.
And I haven't even officially been announced yet. But aside from that, I've been, for weeks now, I have been writing a children's book
Oh,
We got to check,
and
make sure that that
illustrating
came
it
out.
by hand.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
oh, nice.
I know this is one of the least exciting ones. Paintings that I could do, see the little footprints.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a,
Is it going to be
but-
like scary stories for kids?
Not quite. It is called Goodnight Film Set.
Okay.
And it's,
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
just
See if it's
saying
out.
goodnight to all the little things on a film set. Just, it's a take on Goodnight Moon
oh, that's
in the
pretty cool.
same style.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a neat
It's
idea.
just something that called to me.
Oh,
He's
Right.
so close.
I
He's about
noticed when I went to your IMDb,
touch it, John.
he's about to twirl.
you have like,
yeah.
Curl.
it was over
Or
100
twirl. How was it?
Twirl.
credits on there. From everything from acting to writing to producing to, there was so much on there. It's like,
There's a
there's
lot.
no way I can go through
We
all
need to
this.
do something with my speech that I wrote.
And that's just the ones that got
Maybe we
to
can- maybe
IMDb.
we can get her
There's
to be in it.
so many others. I was going through,
Can always ask.
been feeling a little nostalgic lately because, not that long ago, I want to say last November, have you heard of the movie Profane Exhibit?
Not.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, so that movie I filmed with Michael Maggot back in it was either 2010 or 2011. And the movie just came out this past November.
Oh, wow. That's a long
Really?
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was. IMDb has a different listing as to when it came out. But I've been feeling nostalgic since that, and I've just been going through and looking. I counted today how many movies are in my scrapped folder. Like, oh, this movie got scrapped for whatever reason. I have 94
Holy
Holy
cow.
I worked
Holy
on
cow.
that just.
That's a neat idea, though. I didn't think about all the
So-
projects you've been on
Yeah.
that never
The
go
ones
to
on IMDb
fruition. You keep track of them.
mostly
Like,
are
you
the
probably are
ones
at 100.
that need it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess I never
That was
thought
cold.
about, that there would be that many movies
True
that people
folklore.
do that just never see the light of
Full
day.
core.
So many. So many.
Spelling checks are
For
very
a long
important.
time when,
Yes, they are.
Just ask Tommy.
I
with
used
Coming
to
with
say
the
it's
Spirits,
like betting on
JD.
horses. Like, you never know which one's going to be the ones that come out. Like, you just can't tell. And I really strived for a long time to get with the directors that have this reputation of bringing stuff out. And
I didn't. I
it was
guess I never
was
really thought
rough for
about
a
that. Yeah,
while
you'd want to make
because
sure
for the
you're
longest
filming
time,
stuff that's actually going to make
Gonna
it
be
out.
released, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
think
I
it's-
had
Then it
worked
gets a
on
little awkward.
nearly 100 or 100-ish, maybe 80, 90, and only about 30 were
Yeah, I was gonna
out.
say it's about 30-40%.
And it's rough. Like, I was thinking about 2011 earlier. Like, I worked on so many films, and I showed up to so many projects because I was constantly touring. I was touring. I was doing.
Those were just
like,
filmed as the
either
director's private
the
stash.
P1 and sometimes 3 photo shoots a
I
day.
wonder if there's a way to get that.
On my
I mean,
way
because technically
to
they paid
go
you for
work
that
on a film
filming,
set,
but
and then I would work
I
on
wonder
a
if
film
with today's
for a few
technology,
days,
meaning
and then I
like
would go back
mostly
to traveling
everything's digital, if you get
and
copies of
maybe
that, so then you
throw
can
like
do
a
your
World
own
War II reenactment in
reel
there or
of all the
something,
movies that
and
never
then
came out.
model my way,
Yeah,
do a little tour
that's a
back
good
down
question.
to where I was living, and I worked on so many films that way. And aside from Profane Exhibit, I think that was the only one that came out that I had worked on that whole year.
Oh, wow. Speaking of traveling, you lived in Japan for a while, right?
I did.
What brought you to Japan?
My husband's military.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes
Denied.
sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense why you would just choose Japan.
Jan, yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you saw
he touched
the
it.
documentary
Oh,
about my mom's murder,
He's
Cheers.
choking
but
himself.
we didn't
Cheers.
feel safe in the States just because craziness. And it just did me some good to get away for a few years and all that.
Wow. We can cut this if you want. Do you
No,
want to
it's fine.
talk about that?
I can talk about it a little bit. You don't need to cut it.
Okay. So,
Aw.
so what is this documentary?
It's actually on my IMDb. I let them put that on there. It's under Self. It's called Married to Evil, the TV series, and it is, season 2, episode 2. Home is where the nightmare is. And I have not myself watched it. I lived it.
Right.
They were very empathetic, Arrow Media was, and brought me in, and they just had me talk about, they asked me some questions and just let me struggle to talk without remembering who my mom was.
Right.
That's got to be hard.
Yeah.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
And I might actually cut that.
If
He
want
didn't.
to,
I
that's
don't
fine.
want to.
What a dick.
I don't want to cry for one thing.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Lots of therapy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know,
He's nervous as shit now.
when I'm looking on Facebook and all this stuff is popping up with you in it. When do you have time to eat?
What kind of
You know,
question is that,
It's
John?
funny you say that because this week I put on my goal list to stop having work lunches because I would be sitting here editing audio and I would like pause it for 1 sec, like take a spoonful, crunch, 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 and then put my earbuds back in, like, okay, back to.
I know that feeling.
I was going to say, I was looking at you like I know you do
So I'm
that.
constantly doing it, and
The behind the scene footage, people don't
What's a
realize what
hobby?
has to go on. Somebody's
Actually, I
got
was
to make
going to
that
ask
changes.
that. Do you have any hobbies? But I don't think you would have time for any hobbies.
I mean, I turn all my hobbies into work somehow. Like, I mean, I went to school for art,
Fair
and I'm just now like diving back into it and discovering my style and all that. And I'm like, yeah, this is fun. All right, I'm gonna illustrate an entire children's book. Let's go.
Yeah, when those.
I was
when
like,
those
yeah, that'll
urges
only
hit,
take me like a week.
It's hard to explain.
2.5 months later,
That's your
I'm, like,
creativity.
maybe
you, get
halfway
a,
done.
you get an itch.
You said you were editing audio or editing video or
I
something.
do. People are always
Which-
asking me about like, oh,
Like they're
I've got a
talking about
voice for audio.
John
It's like,
has
how
some
are
of the
your
best
editing
audio.
skills?
Like
How
he
do you like
takes so
listening
much
to your own
time
voice?
I know.
and
Oh, you want
care.
to be an audiobook narrator?
You know.
Great.
He almost takes
Free
more care
books.
of that than he does
It's
his mullet.
amazing. It's so much
That's
fun.
pretty
to,
close.
like,
It's a
form
50-50.
the
It
story.
can go either way.
But then you like, let's say it's an 8-hour book. If it's about an 8-hour book, it takes me between voicing and editing. It takes well over 40 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I was going to say
total.
you looked
Because,
into this at one point, right?
I mean, for
Yeah.
me,
I need to get back on track.
my
It's another
epiglottis
project I
back
started
here,
to never
every now and
finish.
then I'll make a little clicking noise, and I edit out every single thing.
99.
If you're listening to an audiobook by me, I want it to be smooth. I don't want you to hear my mouth clicking together, so I'm like taking a big swish of water and then
It's
like
Tennessee whiskey.
making so that my lips aren't sticking to my teeth or anything weird. And I want it to sound really, really like as good as it can without like, oh, my R sounded slightly off on that. Let me go back, like for time's sake, like I have to put this thing out there.
Right.
Like it just takes so long. And when
She
people
could
ask me about it, I'm like,
narrate one of
they
your.
want to do it. I'm like,
books.
yeah, completely.
coloring
I
books?
highly recommend it.
Or
but know what you're getting
the novel.
into.
The novel.
It's
with
not just
your
like
black
you
eye.
don't just voice it into a microphone, no big deal,
That's not a
send it
bad
off,
idea.
and they edit it. Like no,
She's got a nice voice.
She does.
See,
Except
so,
for all the
yeah, 'cause
characters
I've
are male.
seen those. You know,
That doesn't have
get paid
anything to do with who reads the book to them.
you know, for audiobooks and stuff. I didn't realize that you had to do your own editing because
yes,
that's the worst part of being a podcaster is
exhausting.
the editing.
yes,
You know, this
Truth
part's
be
fun.
told.
I love this part.
yes, exactly.
We
I love
convinced
the
all our friends to do
performance. I love the
audio and
reading.
video.
It's just painful.
Audio is
because it's
so much
easy.
easier to edit.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Probably
shit.
how I started illustrating.
like-
Like, oh, I could use a break. Let me go illustrate. Let me go do
let's
do
get
this.
everybody on video
And
to
then,
make it so we
you
all
know,
suffer together.
Not that I'm not even a procrastinator, but it's hard to just. Here we go. You know.
No, I'm the same way. Like when I start a project,
I am
I
very
like to
lucky with
finish
the
it.
authors that I'm hooked up with.
It feels
voiced
incomplete.
the entire Coven Cove series, and those were really fun. Larissa she's a magical girl, and she ends up coming to the School of Magic, and she finds her place among all of the shapeshifters
Wingardium
and
Leviosa.
werewolves, and
Not Leviosa.
it's really beautiful. And right now, I just out now is the second book on the Vampire Hunter's Diaries. So the main
sounds
character
pretty
is Maria, but she goes undercover with different names. She goes undercover with the name that I primarily know her as is Raven. So
Raven.
that's why I was like, because she goes through
Vampire
all these
Hunter.
different names.
Would have to totally.
And
the dark would know about
she-
that.
is a
Don't know
vampire
how I missed
hunter
that.
in training, but she's never met a vampire.
So what was the name of the book?
The Vampire Hunter's Diaries.
Okay. Yeah, oh, I see. Oh, okay. Now it's clicking.
Come on, John.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
oh,
have to edit myself on this one.
So I'll be doing. Hopefully he'll keep me around for that whole series too. I just finished book 2, and it's available now.
Awesome.
go check it out.
So
Amazon.com.
you have a
Vampire
podcast
Hunter
as well.
Diaries.
Oh shit!
do.
Wait a minute. She has a podcast.
Supernatural lore or creatures
and lore.
Yeah.
I've actually heard of that. I didn't know that was her.
Really sad because I have this little notebook here. Like, these are our final episodes. We've been doing this podcast together. I want to say like around 2015,
Holy shit.
2016-ish when we started, and
That was back when
we've gone
podcasts were just
over
starting to come around.
all these creatures and all these different things, and you know, eventually we were in our most recent episode was like in season 8, and it's like, oh, they repeat monsters pretty much from here on out. So we're just going through and like, what have we missed?
Yeah. So it's based on the series Supernatural.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's one of my
I did not
favorites.
realize. Yeah.
I just found that today, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it.
Come on,
But I
John.
will, because that's what I do at work. Because that's all I do is listen to podcasts. And
I already
I
listen
get a
to a
little
lot of Chumming With
crazy in
The
that.
Can you
Really?
blame?
No, I can't.
I
blame her.
do because I
She's
feel
that
a
and
little
drunk and
hard
cryptids.
because there's
She got a
been
little hard.
times where people are like, "Oh no, you're interpreting that part of the Bible wrong," and it's like I'm reading it literally, and they're like, "No, that's not what it says. That's you have to look at what they meant." It's like I'm reading it literally. We're talking about the horror of Babylon right now, and I'm describing it from, you know, the Book of Revelations, and people are like, "Oh no, you're supposed to read this book instead," and it gets all muddy. And sometimes things are word for word the same. Sometimes things are entirely different. Sometimes we're looking at, Christian lore. Sometimes we're looking at Judaism. Sometimes
Because
we're
people
looking
want
at,
to hear what they want to hear.
Muslim lore and all these different things. And they all sort of describe these creatures and these things differently. Like Leviathan,
It's like,
in
looks
some
like,
situations,
I could use some pizza right
it
about
matches
now.
directly, and it leads you to believe they're talking about just whales. In other situations, it's something else entirely. So it's
The Whore of Babylon.
what I
was a
find
whale.
more fascinating than the lore itself is
Whore
how
of
some
Babylon or the
people
whore?
react to
No, she's just fat as one.
reading things objectively. It just gets a little frustrating. Like, no, don't take what they said, take what they meant. And it's like,
Well, how are you supposed to know what they meant?
Exactly.
I think
I've
that's
never been a person to
that-
read between lines.
I think that's a discussion that
That's part of our
I have an episode
autism.
called.
What? Oh, you're
And,
trying to mean something in between
know,
there.
There's
say
a lot
it.
of people who interpret, different passages in different ways, just like
Yeah.
you're saying.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of the contention comes in,
Yes.
is because there is a lot of imagery and metaphors, and
Yes.
sometimes you can't take them literally, but sometimes
Yes.
you have to take them literally and metaphorically.
He's breaking out the big words on this
especially
one.
when you're talking about
I'm
lore.
proud of him.
People get real mad when I start
Spell it,
talking
John,
Old
spell it.
Testament and lot salt and stuff. They're like, no, you can't read from that one. And it's like, but it's still the Bible.
Right. Didn't know we were going to go that direction, but it's fine because this is how this is how my podcast works. We go down a rabbit trail.
Did you
it's
just touch
fine.
his mullet?
Oh, I said rabbit trail. He didn't
Yeah.
take.
I'm
So
good
you
at
got
the
close to
rabbit
infringement on that one.
That's good. We're going to get along just fine then. So while I was looking up your podcast,
Uh-oh.
I come across on Spotify
Oh, okay.
a song that you have on there. Would you like to talk about that?
Sure. I actually, last week, I got an itch to write a new song.
Just get that looked at.
Wait a minute. That song that I was listening to today is only a week old.
No. No, that came out last year.
Oh, okay. So you've got another one that you're working on.
And it's still like horror because horror is my life, but not really. I kind of mixed two of my favorite things, which is like World War II era and horror.
I wonder why this is, because like several of my guests, we get into the paranormal, and there's a lot of people in the paranormal realm that have they're like World War II buffs.
It's history, John.
love
It's
World War
history.
Yeah.
I'm a revolutionary
what
Civil
that's
War.
about.
I'm an all-time war.
It's
All of them.
interesting, isn't it? There's a lot of fascination with that time because I don't know. I
don't
guess
know when
it's
she has
really
time
easy
to
because it's
eat or sleep. She
it was written
sings,
history.
produces
Right.
audiobooks.
But
Holy cow!
World War II, you have
Illustrations.
Yeah.
the Nazis and the occult, and
Yeah.
That's pretty
the
impressive.
technology that some people will say was
Makes me
alien
feel like we're
technology.
lazy. I'm like, oh,
And it was a scary time for the entire world.
Yeah,
So-
there's so much going on in just those 4 years. There's so much.
6 years.
There's like you said, the occult,
1939
and they
to
were like trying to
1945,
summon
right?
Cthulhu, like
you looked
actual
that up.
stuff
yes.
like that. They were
Well, I mean,
looking
like
for the
she's
lost
talking about
city
like
of
in the
Atlantis.
early.
Like,
It was like towards the
What?
end, things went pretty rapidly downhill.
Once he got syphilis.
Yeah.
there's things I can't wrap my head around.
Yeah, they were trying to find the Ark of the Covenant,
Yeah.
Spirit
to
destiny.
try to harness its power, and
Thank God for Indiana
there's
Jones.
just so many things that it was
which
more
had
than
nothing to
just a
do with
war.
the outcome of that whole
know?
I'm
movie.
just saying.
So yeah, I guess that does kind of explain.
We don't know. There
if
could have
you're
been
into
a
paranormal. There's a lot
Alexander
there to unpack from World War II
Cumblesome
that ties
or
into
something
the
that was an Indiana Jones character
Yeah.
that actually stopped him.
paranormal. So, speaking of the paranormal, if you're on my show, my guests expect that you probably have some kind of paranormal encounters or some connection to the paranormal.
Oh, for sure. I lived in Japan, you know.
Yeah.
Some of the scariest friggin' ghosts out
Speaking
there.
of World War II, speaking of Japan, now, I can't honestly say for sure because, you know, you live on base, you hear things, there's rumors.
Some scary ass rumors.
Yeah.
I hope the military doesn't come after me for talking about this.
Well,
But
don't get
these
us
are
in
just
trouble.
rumors.
No, they're
These
just
are just
rumors,
rumors.
John.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Let me just
when
cut this
we
out.
lived in Japan, we lived in Sasebo, Nagasaki. And there were two areas of the base. There was the main part of the base where all the ships were, and then about 25-ish minutes away, there was a place called Hario. And I lived in Hario, which was its own pain in the ass, but regardless. I heard rumors, like
They
at
got
one
blown
point,
up?
you know, me and some of the wives were talking, and you know, we all like spooky things. We're like, yeah, let's do like a ghost hunt. Like, all right, girls, you know, I've got equipment, and then everybody kind of was like, "We're being for real." Like, I don't think they thought that I was like, okay, yeah, like actually. But I heard a rumor that
He doesn't know what to say.
the base, the Hario base, where the military housing was built, where I lived. I don't know if this is true. The rumor goes.
It's just
It
all
used to be-
speculation at this point.
So they say it used to be a World War II burial ground for the victims of Nagasaki.
Oh.
Wow.
And when the base built extra housing out there, apparently they dug them up and moved them elsewhere.
Or so
Yeah.
they said.
I don't
Yeah,
know
because that's
I
how
don't
that
know.
always goes.
I
I'm sure
will
they got
say-
them all.
that whenever my husband would deploy, there was at one point I woke up, and I used to be a very early riser. I woke up at like 5 a.m. one day, and he was already gone for work, and I walked into my kitchen to get myself a cup of coffee. All my cabinets were, every single one.
Just
The
your
drawers were all pulled out.
I'm going to
And-
mess with her. Open up
When you're
everyone.
living in a scenario when things like that is happening, you have to tell yourself, like,
It's just a house settling.
no. So I called my husband, and I was like, why would you do this to me?
Yeah.
And he's
don't
like,
know what you're
oh, I'm
talking about."
sorry, honey. Yeah, no. After we moved and like I could breathe freely again, he was like, yeah, you know that wasn't me. I'm like, I know, but
He waited until after they moved.
Yeah.
and tell you what,
He
I
was just
really
trying to be the good husband, and
It's totally the house
Right.
just
Right.
settling. Yeah, I totally left
It
all
was-
that open.
real unnerving when
That
things
growl
like
in
that
the
would happen
when I was gone.
deployed. And it's like my 2-year-old wouldn't have done that.
yeah.
Unless he was possessed or they were possessed.
So is that the only thing that happened there on
No.
that base?
No, he loved that.
Oh,
No,
shot.
He'll never tell me what happened, but there was one time my husband was in the kitchen.
he's in his
And he yelled.
comfort zone.
He's in his zone now.
I'm gonna have to go
And I
get
was
another
like,
can.
Yeah, we're going to get
What?
effed up.
And he came around the corner and he looked pale white. And my husband is more along the lines of a skeptic. Even still, having seen things ourselves. And oh gosh, just glad I didn't remember that. Like, you know those okay, in Japanese housing there's like closets, right? Tall closets, and then at the very top there's like little cabinets.
Yeah, they're called
like
devil
another
cabinets.
little
I
cabinet.
fucking hate those things.
I was ready for a grudge ghost to come out of those one time. I was ready because we had those, and I didn't like it.
I agree.
You had grudge ghosts, or you just had those cabinets?
I had those cabinets. I was ready for the grudge ghost.
Look at his face. He's like, oh my god.
After the mukade, which are these little, really terrifying centipedes. But I had my spirit box, right? I had my spirit box.
Who doesn't have a spirit box?
And,
Me.
you know,
Neither do
I did speak Japanese a lot better than I do now.
Probably.
And I would turn it on and, you know, just,
I got Jin one for Christmas.
you know, try to figure out
that
what I
was
wanted.
nice of you.
And
Now you can't release this until
I never
after
really
Christmas.
got anything
It's not going to.
of merit, but, you know, it's
Yeah,
just,
the way you've been
She
editing.
Yeah.
already knows I got it for her.
Right.
Damn.
Was it the only place that you had paranormal encounters was on that base?
Oh no.
I mean, there's been a couple of other things. I used to ghost hunt.
My kind of girl.
I went to the St. Augustine Lighthouse one
Oh,
time.
what the
My
frick?
friend Steve and my husband. This was many years ago.
My friend Steve. Was that Steve Gone Cows?
I want to say it was like
Ghost
2011,
Hunters?
2012-ish.
Maybe.
And we were down in the cellar. We've been recently to the St. Augustine Lighthouse. It's entirely, it doesn't even look like the same place. It's all rebuilt. It's just, they said that it was restored. It just doesn't look the same. So it was this building, and then you go down this spiral staircase, and then down a hallway. And at the end of this hallway was a chair. And they said it was Pete's chair. I don't remember the story of Pete, but during the tour, they were like, everybody likes to be like, Pete, I'm sitting in your chair, ha ha ha, and then you get a reaction out of it.
And Pete's like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
So we were
Fucking
like,
chair.
my husband being skeptic was like, oh yeah, we're gonna see if Pete's real.
Famous
So
last
everybody
words.
else is in the lighthouse because they say if you look up at the lighthouse, you see something looking at you.
Yeah, it leans over the edge.
Yeah.
I don't see that well. My mind will play tricks on me, and then I will be like, oh yeah, I saw it. So we figured it was
Which
better to
ghost
sit in
hunters
Pete's
cop
chair.
all that.
Yeah.
You know?
Multiple times.
I'm gonna be like, we were like, Pete, we're gonna steal your chair. You wanna come home with us? You know, just silly things.
Oh, why?
And we're doing this for a little bit. We're not like really like poking the bear, but you know, we're not like
You asked him to
being too
come
mean or
home with
anything.
you.
We're like, come on, Pete, come on. And it was pretty much time to leave. Nothing. Whatever. So the only way down to this tunnel is down the spiral staircase, down the hallway. There's nothing else. There's no other doors. There's nothing. So we're meandering to leave. We're just like, whatever, you know, like, it was still pretty cool to be here, blah, 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 you know, just on our way out. Oh, gosh. I'll never forget this. We heard, stomp, 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 and then wind whooshed past.
I think
was
John
coming
just
down
had
the
a heart
steps.
attack.
Like somebody ran through the tunnel past us. Like my hair moved.
Holy
And
cow.
I felt the wind. We were all just like it sounded like somebody was
That's
running
pretty cool.
at us and then through us.
Well, it was probably
Did
Pete.
you get it on
You
camera?
asked him if he wanted
No.
to go home.
Cool
with you.
story, bro.
It's like, don't leave without me. I'm coming.
The guys, they were like, that was so real. And then like an hour later, they were like, that didn't really happen.
What? I mean, how else would they explain it, though?
Alcohol.
It was
I was
Lee's
there.
wrestling.
I heard what I heard. I saw what I saw. Like, they looked afraid. They looked just as afraid as me.
Yeah, it's not that scary. The
Do you
house.
think? Do you think that
That door
maybe
rattled.
it was, you know, if they admit that happened, then they have to admit that they were scared.
Yeah, totally.
Is that it?
Being who I am, I like to be scared. Like, yeah.
Right. Did you say that you did
We need to pull that footage and put
pilot
that up
for
somewhere.
Yeah.
a ghost hunting show?
I worked on 2 different pilots.
What were their names?
One was, oh gosh, this is a rabbit hole.
Oh!
So I was really excited. My
Take your
mom always
catchphrase.
really loved ghost hunting. She loved ghost hunters and all that stuff. She loved it. So I was jumping for joy when I met this lady. What is her real name? I don't know if I ever found out. So
What the
there
fuck
this
was
little
that?
event, and I met this lady and her husband. And I remember my friend Johnny Sullivan was there. And we were all, sort of palling around, doing little ghost hunts. And she taught us that if you can get the spirit box to say a cuss word, then it's definitely not radio waves because the FCC doesn't allow that. It's like, okay, that makes
She's
sense.
actually right on that.
And she had this ghost box.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, if it's
cussing,
saying
and
F you.
then there was at one point we were
Interesting.
Yeah.
introducing ourselves.
We just need to get ghosts
then-
to cuss at us.
I remember it
been
got to
fairly
me,
easy for us.
and the spirit box said Mel. And I was like, that's weird.
Yeah,
And then
'cause
it started
everybody knows
repeating
Mel.
all of our names in the room. Now, I don't know what kind of tricks she had. But anywho, I was entirely impressed. Like, okay, you've got some real stuff going on. And then we went down. Her husband, Johnny.
Is that editing?
me,
Yeah, he's
and
edited
a couple
the
of other
names out
people.
to
She
protect
was
the
like
innocent.
throwing this paranormal convention / ghost hunt / pilot thing.
So I'm not having an aneurysm.
No.
Johnny was on fire for a dramatic reenactment. It was
This
super
part
cool.
of this one is kind of weird.
I do my own stunts.
I do my own stunts.
How do you set yourself on fire?
Easy.
Oh, he's a
Most of the time on accident,
He's
but
done it
once in a while it's on purpose.
I that's like one of the worst ways I can think to die.
Drowning.
I don't. My balls ain't that big. No.
Whoa, John.
Oh, we got to get him that
Yeah,
T-shirt.
so we did
My balls aren't
this,
that big.
paranormal reenactment and this
Talking about the
investigation.
gym. My balls aren't that big.
and everything seemed like on the level and good.
Does that not look like
But
Billy Ray
she did
Cyrus the
say
Vampire?
Kind of.
that she needed me to
Watch when
pretend
its face
that I was
shows
her
up.
daughter for the show.
Yeah.
So she told me just go ahead and get used to calling me mom. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'm as an actress that's been an actress for a very long time. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes whatever. And then our first real episode was supposed to be in Tombstone, Arizona.
Bucket list.
Yeah, another
And
great
this is
though
when
I've
my
already been
flag
there.
started going off because
Did you actually
at
do
one
investigation?
point
No.
That's
she
what I
was
thought.
telling me,
That was, you got to go there. Though.
I was never really a little
can
kid,
you
but I was a
cover
younger
your own
kid.
plane ticket and we'll pay you back when we get there? I'm like, girl, I don't got money like that. And then she's like, oh, can we put the rental car in your name? Like, we can drive. Can we put the rental car in your name? I'm like,
Hell
Virginia
no.
and Arizona? Like, girl, I'm not even old enough for a rental car. And then, all these, little, and, my radar is going off. At this
Red
point.
flags out the wazoo.
They try to get models scammed all the time. Or aspiring model scammed, yeah. And then she was like, oh, can we take your car? I'm like, my car is not going to make it to Arizona. Come on now. I drove a beater. But, that thing had 200,000 miles on it. That was a beater. And then just all these little things. And she's like, fine, I'll just fly myself. You're just not going to be in this episode. And then she was online promoting, with my real daughter. And I'm like, I thought you wanted everybody in the community to be fooled for the sake of the show that I was your real daughter. So she goes out to Tombstone, Arizona, and there's news articles about what happened. Apparently she scammed everybody.
Holy crap.
Apparently she took everybody's money, and she still went there, but all of the accommodations, all of the food, all of the ghost hunts, all these things that she was advertising were never real things. That she had never contacted anybody. And like, why would you even show your face?
Yeah, that's just
Like,
stupid.
one, why would you do that? But then why would you go there and show your face like you didn't do anything wrong? Very bizarre. Turns out she was wanted by the freaking FBI.
Holy crap.
You're wanted by the FBI and you're going to start a TV show?
And that's why I'm like, I don't even
Hide
know.
in plain sight.
I don't even know this lady's real name. It was like, oh, but then, you know, this is happening and this is going down, and I had booked other work at that point. I was working a film or something. All these people started texting me, your mom, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa. Whoa. This was for the show. And they're
Oh,
like,
she was getting the backfire for that lady?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, look at my last name. Come on.
Right. But I mean, if you
They wouldn't
had
know.
a different last name and all that, I mean, how was she going to explain that you were her daughter?
Because that happens a lot.
Movie magic. I don't know.
Movie magic.
That's above my pay grade.
That's our new excuse. Movie magic.
It was just crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Who knows what else she had planned other than scamming, you know?
Right.
Body parts.
Wow.
It's always body parts.
Makes you
Kidneys.
wonder if she didn't have like that spirit box or whatever programmed, or a way to program it or something.
And now after all that went down, I'm like, I guess
Especially
that
if she
was an
made,
easy
like-
thing to fake.
Yeah, especially if she made a big deal about, well, if it cusses, then you know it's real.
Right. But
And then all of a
I have
sudden it
done
starts
that a
cussing.
couple of times in my own hunts, and that's sort of like the telltale thing for me.
It is true.
Right.
I mean,
So
I'm going to start using it.
or maybe they just cuss more on the radio these days.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe
think
you
they can
escaped
still.
the serial
Again.
killer.
Unless
No,
it's like XM
You
or
know?
something.
XM radio and after 9 o'clock.
Never
or
know.
It
something.
wouldn't be the first time.
There's certain channels that can do after dark,
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
but they
No.
have
Yeah,
warnings
because
and
Howard
all.
we didn't.
Stern,
No,
he
we
was the
didn't.
one that broke it,
Oh my
right?
God. Okay, so
FCC
let's hear about the
regulations.
serial killer.
I
But he
was
also
like
was
17 years old, and
Soon.
I was sitting outside my best friend's house smoking a cigarette. I was a bad kid.
I'm going to tell Mama.
And this really cute boy walks up and asks me for one. And I'm like, hi, I'm Mel. And he goes, I'm Pi. And he had all these tattoos. And I was like, pie, like the food, like, haha. And he's like, yeah. And like, he was like normal and charming. And he just talked to me for a minute. And then, later
Podcast
that day,
error.
I went back to DC. I had a runway show. And I was staying at a photographer's house because, I had to have been 18.
Yeah.
Had to have been 18.
Yeah. No one's.
I was staying at the photographer's house.
That was my phone.
so that
John's
we could
like,
review
"Ooh, this is
photos,
good."
and then I could go to a different shoot the next morning. And my best friend called me. It was after the runway show. We were in the middle of reviewing photos, and she was like, "You know that guy you were talking to yesterday outside of my house?" And I was like, "Yeah, hi." Like, "Yeah, did he ask about me?" And she's like, "He's on the news.
Oh, shit.
He was on the run because he killed his girlfriend and her brother."
That's how you know she was dedicated to being a scream queen.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I can pick him, huh?
I can pick him up.
That's another shirt.
That's a great shirt. I can pick him up. Ted
That
Bundy.
was, yeah.
John Wayne Casey.
I never forgot, like, wow, yikes.
Was his real name Pi?
I never found out what his real name was.
Oh, okay.
And that's probably why. And that's
Right.
probably, like, all false. But he was, like, really cute and really charming. And
That's
made a
usually how
lot
they
of
go.
eye contact.
Made a lot of eye contact.
Isn't that a sign of a psychopath if they make too much eye contact?
That's
I
why
used
you've
to
been
think
diverting
that,
your
and
eyes,
then...
John. As he
I don't
stares.
Yeah,
I
it's like, I want to make eye contact from now on.
Look.
Okay.
Giggles like a schoolgirl.
Try not to make eye contact now. So then you were you said there was a second pilot that you did.
Yes, and that was with my girlfriend Brandy and
I just
her boyfriend at the time.
Picture Becca behind the camera
And
going,
it was basically
"That's my man."
Okay. But there's science to this, okay? There's science.
Science. I
There's
love
studies.
that.
Science.
There's study.
It's called Naked Paranormal.
What?
Yeah, John's expression was like, I'd watch
As he
it.
licks his lips.
Yeah. There's science, okay? So ghosts
You're licking your
like
lips a lot there,
pretty
John.
girls. Because women and, well, children will get more reaction out of a spirit or a spirit box or something because of their energy. But the second most likely is
She's
a
totally
pretty
missing
girl.
out on opportunities for T-shirts.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a naked pretty
It's
girl?
science.
Like, what ghost isn't gonna, like, hi?
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
Naked Paranormal.
you
Hi.
are more likely to, like, feel little cold changes and
I
there's
like it.
science. Okay, there's science.
I'm just saying we need to reboot this.
Yeah.
It was just me and Brandy being silly mostly, but
Oh, he touched his mullet.
I think her house
Cheers.
is haunted. There's something there. There was a weird shadow. It was a whole thing.
I think they missed out. That
We had a
that
lot of fun.
now they should
Did
relaunch
see
that.
something?
I agree.
It's just been so long. I just remember that there was a shape of the shadow that was really weird.
Wow.
I'm not even going to go there.
And to all my listeners, when I do the investigation at the Randolph County Infirmary, I'm not doing it naked. I'm not. I'm not gonna, you know, put
There's
my
science,
fans
John.
through that.
Yeah, there's science,
There's
John.
science. You should try it.
You should try it at least once. Twice, make sure you don't like it.
Okay. Mel said I have to do it naked. Let me ask my wife about
Do it for the fans.
Do it for the fans.
Nice. That's a great shirt.
Yeah.
It's for science.
Do it for the fans. It's for science. Do it for the fans.
YouTube, don't take down my video. It's for science.
There's studies and stuff.
Studies
I
and
heard it from
stuff.
Mel. That's all I needed to hear. That was good enough for me. Oh, wow. Holy cow, we've been doing this for almost an hour.
Longest he's done
Easy
it.
to talk to. I've been told.
Apparently, you know, when you're having fun, time flies. Science.
Science.
It'd probably be like 2 hours if we'd done this naked. It's science.
Science.
Easy there, buddy.
Okay. But this is a kid's show, or this is supposed to be PG. Let's.
I don't know why people put up with me.
We know why. She's funny.
you are easy. to
Talented.
talk
Good
to,
personality.
so
Yes.
that's probably why.
Oh, remember that thing I wanted to show you?
Oh yeah. Is that like from like a costume? Part of it?
These are my costume. How do I get the glare off there?
It's not too bad. It's just it's part of your costume.
Yes, there.
Oh wow.
Pig shit.
Kind of like what they do with like baseball cards when they have part of the uniform in there.
Yes, this is my my tarot card, my costume tarot cards. So this right here is from Mad Angel's Blood Red Beach. This is from Ouija's Summer Party. That's actually my bloodstained pasty.
Oh wow.
And on the bottom here, that's my sweater from Pig Shit.
And how much are these?
I think, so I don't think you can buy them outright, but I think they're about $30 on the tarotcards.com website.
Huh.
Those are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool.
Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I'm
We should do
so
those with
excited
like
over these.
beer cans.
I think there's a couple.
There's
We
only
drank on the
25 of them.
podcast.
Just cut
They're almost
out
all
labels
gone,
and
but
put them
there's
in here.
a couple left.
Wow. Might
We might get $5.
Get one of those. and go back.
I think they're really cool. So these have traveled, like, this movie was shot in New York, and these two were in North Carolina. But it's just so fun that these have been, like, all over the place with me.
Right. That's pretty awesome, actually.
Little piece of cinematic history.
Right.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, I feel like we could keep going, but I usually lose my audience at about an hour. So,
That's fair.
So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you?
So I am across the internet. I'm really easy to find at MELHEFLIN. Mel
Mel
Heflin.
Heflin.
Sometimes people get the F and the L mixed up. It's not Helfin, it's Heflin.
Heflin.
Did I say it wrong earlier? I didn't think I did.
No, you're fine. It gets spelled, like, people get it wrong all the time. It gets spelled wrong on covers of magazines. Like, it's totally understandable.
Yeah. So I know I found you on Facebook, on your fan site.
Yep, I've got
The
Facebook,
pay site. The
Twitter,
No, just kidding.
Instagram, Blue Sky, though.
She is all over Instagram and all that. She posts a lot of her photo shoots.
What else social media? I don't know. I have a link tree where I've got, current Indiegogos going, and that's easily found on my Instagram.
Do anything on YouTube?
Not really.
No.
No, but I'm getting. I just
The
finished this
tone
week
of
writing
disappointment.
Yeah,
a
you're like,
show
oh.
that is going to be on YouTube on the Kings of Horror channel. It hasn't been announced yet, but there's
Should I
stuff
cut
coming.
that?
We'll have to check
No,
that
no,
out.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
I have a premiere date in June for my new show, but it hasn't technically been announced. It's
This
totally
this will air after that, actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah, when we'd get all the links, send them over to me, and we'll make sure it goes in the description.
Awesome.
So,
That's another
Well,
thing
Mel,
he does so
I
amazing.
really do
He
appreciate
links
you coming on.
everybody's podcast,
Thanks for
all
having
his
me.
friends,
Yeah,
on
he
every
does
single
some
one.
Yeah,
He does such a good
You are
job
very
with these
easy to talk to.
interviews.
He does.
thank you.
It's amazing to get
And if
random
you have a
people with that
paranormal
mullet
encounter
to come
you'd like
onto
to
his
share,
show
you
and
can
talk
email
to
me
him
at
off of Facebook.
missandmullets@gmail.com.
Miss
Until next
Monsters and
time,
Mullets at
talk to you later.
gmail.com.
And that's it for tonight. I'd like to thank Mel Heflin for coming on the show. And if you have a paranormal encounter, or maybe you're a horror actress that wants to come on the show, you can email me at missandmullets@gmail.com. Good night, everyone.
That was a pretty good episode, I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
that's one of my favorite ones of all his, like, his Lodge Tale ones that he does are really, really interesting. But this Mel Heflin one they did, he got to be a little more of himself.
Yeah.
She does such a great interview, and just, it was a great conversation. Like, if you get a chance, definitely check out Myth Monsters and Mullet. John Methenkamp, he covers the wide range of paranormal, cryptid, UFO, and he has series of, like, I think he's got 5 or 6 Lodge Tale series that he's done. He has his own encounters that he's done, and he's getting into, he just released a new interview with another actress. So
Sweet.
yeah, no, he is knocking it out of the park. I said he just reached over 1K on YouTube. Actually, he might be 1.5, but we met him early, hopped on, roasted you right off the bat. That was
Yeah, that was
20.
bullshit.
I got to do a live with him at the Greasy Pickle on TikTok. He is truly that professional. When the camera turns on, it's like, subscribe. If you have a he breaks it all down. He's like, if you got a cryptid encounter or a paranormal sighting, join our
We want to hear
podcast.
from you.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. So yeah, John has been such a great friend of the show. He does so many things so good. Like he for our group of podcasts, he was like still the king of TikTok, which he's not on as much. He's moved over to Riverside, does lives on YouTube and Facebook. Can't wait to see what 2026 brings for him.
I agree. And to end this cinematic masterpiece off, here's a shot to you, John.
Cheers. Having like a fireball shot to end the night.
Yep. Until next time.
Be safe.